Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Todd Kazerzak, and we welcome you to Pequannock Softball, the final game of the regular season here on TJK Network. Here at home, Pequannock will close out the regular season at PTHS softball field playing against Morris Catholic. Morris Catholic will be entering this game with an overall record of 16-6, and they are currently on a 3-game losing streak. Their most recent loss was on May 18th, and that was against Donovan Catholic with a score of 13-1. So Morris Catholic will be entering this game with an overall record of 16-6 with a conference record of 9-1. Pequannock will be entering this game with an overall record of 7-17, coming off a 7-1 victory on May 14th against Hanover Park. Their conference record is 3-8. Pequannock is currently on a little bit of a heater here as they are 4-1 in their last 5. But anyways, here we are again right for the top of the first inning. And the starting pitcher for Pequannock will be number 20, Mackenzie Minervini. As we wrap up the regular season here, we're going to discuss, of course, the state playoff bracket situation. So Pequannock right now is ranked as the 13th seed, if I am correct, or the 15th seed. I think it is the 15th seed. My apologies. As we look here, yep, we were right. Correction was correct. They are playing against the number 2 seed, which is Jefferson. So here we are, getting ready for the top of the first inning. Up at bat for Morris Catholic to start off this game will be number 24, Kate Heslin. Here's the pitch. That'll be strike 1. Here's the pitch. This one will be fouled back to make the count 0-2. Here's the pitch. And that one's a little high for ball 1. Here's the pitch. That'll be another one fouled back right there. Count will remain the same. Here we go. That'll be ball 2. Count will be even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. This one's hit to right field, or around center field, and it will be a base hit. Here's the pitch. That one's high for ball 1. Also up at bat is number 1, Rachel Dunn. That'll be ball 2. Here's the pitch. That's going to be ball 3. Count is 3-0. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a walk. That's ball 4. That one's going to be a ball, and we're going to have a pickoff attempt here as they will go for home. And we'll get on the board. 1-0, Morris Catholic. That will also be ball 1 on the batter, Mario Balonze. And this second pitch will be ball 2. This one will go foul. Count will be 2-1, or scoreboard says 1-2, so we're going to fix that. Here's the pitch. That one's high. Ball 2. Here's the pitch. And that'll be strike 3 for the first out on the Crusaders. Now to bat, number 88, Bryn Lukacs. That one's low for a ball. Here's the pitch. Fouled. Count will be even at 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 3. Second out on the Crusaders. Up at bat, number 5, Sophia Rasinger. That one's fouled for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 3 And the third out on the Crusaders. And now the bottom of the first inning will begin shortly with Pequannock up to bat next. Pequannock will be down 1-0 as the Crusaders were able to strike first early in this game. Stay tuned for the bottom of the first inning here on TJK Network for the final game of the regular season for Pequannock softball. Starting pitcher for the Morris Catholic Crusaders will be number 5, Sophia Rasinger. And Pequannock Baseball will be also playing their final regular game of the season on the road, as on Saturday we covered their last home game of the regular season, which was a 4-1 victory over a very good Cedar Grove team. I believe they are number 1 in their respective section, which is pretty good. Of course, Pequannock ending the season off strong, hopefully, on the road. They are playing at West Essex, and for the playoffs, they are the number 3 seed, and will have most of their playoff run at home, or if there's upsets, entirely at home. Of course, the number 1 and number 2 seed would have to be knocked out in order for the 3 seed to have home field advantage for the entire run. Anyways, here we are, getting ready for the bottom of the first. Up at bat, number 18, Savannah Licardo for Pequannock. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be ball 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. That one's going to be low for ball 3. That'll be strike 1. Count will be now 3-1 on Licardo. And that'll be strike 2. The count will now be a full count. Here's the pitch. This one's hit, but it will go foul. Here's the pitch. And that's ball 4 for the walk. Up at bat, number 13, Sophia Picardo. As she'll try to bunt there, this ball is loose, which will give Savannah Licardo a chance to steal the second base, and she will. Oh wait, no, hold on. I thought that was a ball there, but it was tipped back, so count will be 0-1, and Licardo will actually have to return there. That's going to be ball 1 on Sophia Picardo. Count even at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. First out for Pequannock. And that'll be ball 1. And up at bat will be number 20, Mackenzie Minervini, the pitcher for Pequannock. Foul back. Count even at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And that'll be ball 2. Here's the pitch. And we'll have a hit by pitch here, which will be a walk. So Savannah Liccardo will be forced to walk to second as Mackenzie Minervini walks to first. And now up to bat will be number 10, Ava Schickman. This one is hit, but it just goes foul right by the line. I should say, excuse me, right through the line. That one rolled. This one will be tipped back for a foul, which will make the count 0-2. 1 out for the Panthers. Looking for the tie and run. And that'll be ball 1. Count is now 1-2. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. This one's hit, but it will go foul just on the line. Count will remain 2-2. Now this one's hit and is good. And Pequannock is able to get 2 runners home and will now take a 2-1 lead. Ava Schickman will get herself a double here as she will land on second, and pinch running for Ava Schickman will be number 8, Maddie Van Varick. And now at bat will be number 22, number 14, Katie Inglis. This one was fouled back for no 1 count. Another one that will be tipped back. Count will be 0-2. Katie Inglis, known for her home runs. Let's see if she can get one today. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 3. Second out for Pequannock. And now up at bat will be number 24, Lauren Arnold. This one's hit, but unfortunately, the pitcher was able to recover that one and get to first base for the third out. And that'll end off our first inning. Pequannock was down 1-0, but they were able to score 2 runs and respond by now taking a 2-1 lead. And the top of the second will begin shortly with Morris Catholic back up to bat. Here we are entering the top of the second inning. Pequannock leads 2-1. Looking for 3 outs to get right back up at bat. Batting for the Crusaders is number 7, Natalie Carovilliano. As the first pitch will be ball 1 for the count to be 1-0. Low, that pitch will go, making it a 2-0 count as that's ball 2. Here's the pitch. That one's high for ball 3. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. And that one goes foul. Full count, 3-2. Here's the pitch. This one's hit. And to Lauren Arnold at first. And that'll be an out. One out on Morris Catholic. And now batting for the Crusaders, number 3, Ella Misky. That'll be ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 1. Here's the pitch. That one's high for ball 2. That'll be ball 3. Count is now 3-1 on Ms. Guy. That one's low. For ball 4, it'll be a walk. And now up at bat will be number 12, Ava Capiza. Here's the pitch. That'll be ball 1. And that one will be high for a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. And that'll be strike one to make the count 2-1. Here's the pitch. This one's popped up and caught for the out by Kira Killian. 2 outs. Now batting, number 19, Savannah Mead. Tries to go for the bunt. That'll be strike one. That'll be ball one. Here's the pitch. And that'll be high for ball two. Here's the pitch. That one's high for ball three. Here's the pitch. That one's low for ball four. It'll be a walk. Runner on first base forced to walk to second as the batter will walk to first. And now up to bat will be number 24, Kate Heslin. Pequannock has 2 outs on the Crusaders. We're going to try to get one more. This one's fouled. This one's popped up, and we'll go foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that'll be ball one. Here's the pitch. This one's popped up and caught by Sophia Picardo for the 3rd out. Great top half of the inning by Pequannock's outfielding, and now they will be back up to bat for the bottom of the second shortly. Pequannock up 2-1 with a chance to extend their lead even more. Once again, when we last checked, this team was the 13th seed, but of course we just made the correction in the beginning of the broadcast. Due to a couple teams winning, they dropped down to the 15th seed and will be locked in that spot, facing the number 2 seed Jefferson team on the road. Of course, even though Pequannock has had a very struggled season, played a lot of good teams. Of course, things not going to plan, but they have been resilient in their past couple of games. Of course, going on that heater. 4-1 in their last 5, which is pretty good. They came off a good win against Hanover Park. That was a 7-1 victory. And Hanover Park is actually a pretty good team, so credits to Pequannock. And also they played that game on the road, which of course is no easy task to enter another team's field. Here we are entering the bottom of the second. And that'll be a swing and a miss for strike one. And batting for Pequannock is number 19, Brooks Smith. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike two. And another swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout for the first out on Pequannock. And now up to bat will be number 7, Leah Valente. That'll be ball one. This one's bunted. And will be an out at first base on Leah Valente. 2 outs on the Panthers. Here's the pitch. That'll be a swing and a miss for strike one. Also batting is number 15, Kira Killian. Swing and a miss for strike two. This one's high for ball one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three and third out to end off the second inning. And we'll now be entering the top of the third. Morris Catholic right back up to bat as they get 3 outs quickly on Pequannock to shut down the door and move to the next inning. Here we are entering the top of the third with number 1, Rachel Dunn up at bat. This one will be very high and be ball one. This one goes high for ball two. That'll be strike one. 2-1 count. Here's a pitch. Strike two. Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. And now we strike 3. Out number 1 on Morris Catholic. And now batting will be number 30, Mario Balonze. This one's popped up and caught by Sofia Picardo for the second out. Now up at bat will be number 88, Bryn Lukacs. This one's high for ball 1. Strike 1. Count even at 1-1. Now we strike 2. Here's the pitch. That'll be ball 2. Two outs. One more strike for the strikeout and the final out. This one's hit to right field as it was grounded. Will be a base hit. And we continue here. That was a little bit around center field, actually, when you think about it. Looks more right field, just on the, barely. This will be ball 1 on number 5, Sophia Graysinger, the pitcher for the Crusaders. This one's high. Will be a 2-out count as that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one's going to be ball 3. Make the count 3-1. This one's grounded. And to first base for the out. And I'll end off the top of the 3rd as we will now enter the bottom of the 3rd with Pequannock now up to bat next shortly. We are entering the bottom of the third inning. Pequannock still leads 2-1. Now up to bat, number 18, Savannah Licardo. Fouled back. Here's a pitch. That one's high for ball one. Here's a pitch. That'll be strike two. This one's popped up. And we'll go foul. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike three for the strikeout. And now up to bat, number 13, Sophia Picardo. That one's high for ball one. Swing and a miss, or that one was tipped back. So the count will be 1-1 as there was a little quick timeout there between the pitcher and the catcher on Morris Catholic. Strike two. Swing and a miss. And now we strike three for the second out on the Panthers. And now up to bat, number 20, Mackenzie Minervini. That one's low for a ball. This one will go foul. Count even at 1-1. Now another one that goes foul for strike two. That one goes to the dirt for ball two. Swing and a miss for strike three. And that is out number 3 to end the third inning, as we will now enter the top of the fourth shortly. we are. Entering the top of the fourth here with number 7, Natalie Caravigliano up at bat. First pitch will be ball 1. Here's a pitch. This one is hit foul. And this one will be hit and land right at center field. And will be a base hit, single. Now up at bat, number 3, Ella Miski. Try to go for the bunt. It goes foul. And she'll go for the second attempt on the bunt, which is good. And it will be an out at first, but the runner on first will move to second. Now up to bat will be number 12, Ava Capeza. Or excuse me, Capiza. This one's low for ball 1, and the runner at second will steal third for the Crusaders. So that'll be ball 1 as well on the counter. Try to go for the bunt. That'll be ball 2. Here's a pitch. This one goes to the dirt. Ball 3. Here's a pitch. Strike 1. Pequannock escaping, trying to escape. Morris Catholic tying this game, or even taking the lead in this inning. Strike 2. Full count. Here's a pitch. Fouled. And this one's hit. Will go to right or around center field. And it will be a base hit and a run scored to tie this game even at 2. Now to bat, number 19, Savannah Mead. Bunted. And he'll get to first base for the out. So 2 outs for the Crusaders, and now batting, number 24, Kate Hessling. And she will be walked. This one will be ball 1. On number 1, Rachel Dunn, who's up at bat. First and second base occupied. Pequannock with 2 outs, looking to try to avoid Morris Catholic retaking the lead. Fouled. And that'll be strike 2. This one's popped up to right field and caught by Sophia Picardo for the 3rd out. And Pequannock escapes. Morris Catholic retaking the lead in this game. And now Pequannock will be right back up to bat for the bottom of the 4th. As this game is now back even, tied at 2. Here we are entering the bottom of the 4th. This one's hit. And Ava Schickman, who was at bat, will be out at first. And now up at bat, number 14, Katie Inglis. Fouled. Swing and a miss for strike 2. That one's high for ball 1. That one's low for ball 2. Swing and miss for strike 3. Second out on the Panthers. And now up to bat will be number 24, Lauren Arnold. This one's fouled. And that one's low for ball 1. 1-1 count with 2 outs. That'll be ball 2. This one's popped up and caught for the 3rd out. And that'll end off our 4th inning, as we will remain tied at 2, as we now enter the top of the 5th shortly. Here we are, entering the top of the 5th inning. Number 30, Mario Balonzi, up to bat. This one's hit and caught by Sophia Picardo for the 1st out. Now to bat, number 88, Bryn Lukacs. And this one goes straight to the dirt for ball 1. This one's high for ball 2. Strike 1. Here's a pitch. That one's high for ball 3. And this one goes foul. And the count will now be a full count at 3-2. This one's grounded. From Licardo to Lauren Arnold. It will be an out at first base for Breen Lukacs. And it will now be 2 outs. And now pitcher number 5, Sophia Riesinger, up to bat. And the first pitch will be strike 1. And that one will go foul. Count will be 0-2. That one's low for ball 1. That'll be another ball right there to make the count even 2-2. And that's ball 2. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And goes foul over the fence. And that one will go to the dirt to make it ball 3. It will now be a full count. And that one's high. And that'll be ball 4. And that'll be a walk to first for Sophia Rissinger. This one will go foul for an 0-1 count on number 7, Natalie Caravigliano, who's up at bat. This one's grounded to center field. And it will be a base hit at first, and the runner who is at first will advance to third or second. Still 2 outs. And now Pequannock on the brink of going down. Three to 2. And we're gonna have a quick timeout here. First and third, 2 outs. Pequannock needs a strikeout or a pop-up that is caught for an out to end off this part of this half of the inning here, as number 3, Ella Mizeski, up to bat. And that'll be ball 2. This one's hit. and was not caught by Leah Valente. And now Morris Catholic will get 2 runners back at home plate to make it 4-2. And now up at bat, number 12, Ava Capiza. That'll be ball 1. This one will go foul. Count even at 1-1. That'll be ball 2. And this one is fouled back. And that'll be strike 2. I mean, another one fouled. That one's high for ball 3. It will be a full count. And that one's fouled back again. And this one to right field and caught by Ali Gardino for the 3rd out. And now we'll be entering the bottom of the 5th inning with Pequannock back up to bat, and they'll be now down by 2 and will now have to answer with 2 runs to tie the game back up. Here we are entering the bottom of the 5th inning. As this one will strike dirt and be ball 1. And batting for Pequannock is number 19, Brooke Smith. Fouled back. And that'll be strike 1. Excuse me, ball 2 for a 2-1 count. And that's another one fouled back, and now that'll be strike 2 for a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. First out. Now to bat. Number 7, Leah Valente. That'll be strike 1 as Leah tries to go for the bunt. Another attempted bunt right there, and it will go foul. And that'll be strike 3 for out number 2. Now to bat, number 15, Kira Killian. Excuse me. Swing and a miss. That'll be ball 1. And this one will get to right field, and that one wasn't picked up, and it will be a base hit at first. Now at bat, number 18, Savannah Liccardo. This one's hit foul as it tips back. Count will be 0-1. That one's going to be ball 1. And this one's hit foul. Count will be 1-2. That will be ball 2 to even the count at 2-2. That'll be ball 3. It will be a full count. Popped up. And will go foul. And this will be ball 4 for the walk. Runner now on first and second base as Kira Killian will walk to second as Liccardo takes first. Pequannock still with 2 outs. Still with a chance here as Sophia Picardo is now up to bat. That'll be strike 1. Strike two. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss for strike three. And that'll be the third out. And end the fifth inning here on TJK Network. And we'll now be entering the top of the sixth. Here we are entering the top of the sixth. With number 19, Savannah Mead, up to bat. Strike one. That'll be ball one. Strike two. Ball two. This one's fouled. That'll be another one fouled right there. And that'll be strike three for the out. Now up at bat, number 24, Kate Heslin. Fouled. That one's low for ball one. This one's grounded to center field. It will be a base hit. Now its bat will be number 1, Rachel Dunn. Now we strike 1. Popped up. And will go foul. Count will now be 0-2. This one's grounded. And they'll try to go for the double play. But they'll only get 1 out of the 2 possible outs. As they get the out at second. As it was a forced run. There will be a base hit at first, though, for the one who was at bat. This one will be grounded to right field. And there will be an out at home plate for the 3rd out. And Pequannock escapes another run being scored against them. And that'll end off the top of the 6th. Pequannock still down by 2. Looking to score for the bottom of the 6th. Here we are entering the bottom of the 6th with number 20 Mackenzie Minervini up to bat. Tries to go for the bunt, it goes foul. That'll be ball 1. Ball 2. As that one's a little low. This one's grounded. And will be a base hit for Mackenzie Minervini. And now up to bat will be number 10, Ava Schickman. That one's low for ball 1. Ball 2. That'll be strike 1 to make the count 2-1. This one's hit. And we'll go to center field for another base hit. Mackenzie Minervini advances to second. No outs still. Pequannock with a chance here. And we're going to have a pinch runner come in as Matty Van Varick will pinch run for Ava Schickman. Now at bat, number 14, Katie Inglis. That'll be strike 1. That'll be strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. The first out on the Golden Panthers. This one's hit. And Lauren Arnold, who is at bat, will be out at first to make it 2 outs. But Matty Van Varick gets the second. And Mackenzie Minervini advances to third. Brooks Smith up to bat, and that'll be strike 1. Popped up. And it will be not caught. And Pequannock is able to get 2 runners to home plate and tie this game even at 4. Big mistake at right field there. And Brooke Smith is at second base. Now Leah Valente is up to bat. This one is high. And Brooke Smith steals third, as the catcher did not have that one. So that'll be ball 1 right there. Leah Valente for the bunt. And it will be an out on Brooke Smith for the third out. Different ball game now, as Morris Catholic makes an error at right field, resulting in Pequannock scoring in 2 runs. And now we'll be entering the top of the 7th, tied at 4. Here we are entering the top of the 7th here. Pequannock tied this game at 4 at the bottom of the 6th. And now at bat for the Crusaders, number 88, Brian Lukacs. And that one's going to be ball 1. That one will be ball 2. Strike 1. Count will now be 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Count will be even at 2-2. And that'll be ball 3. It will be a full count. And that'll be ball 4 for the walk. And we'll have a pinch runner come in as number 2, Giada De Gregorio will pinch run. At first base. Now batting, number 5, Sophia Raysinger. And looks like we're going to have a timeout. Here we are, back in it. Runner is on first base with Raysinger at bat. Here's the pitch. This one will go foul. That one's high for ball 1. That'll be ball 2. That'll be ball 3. This one's up high and will go foul. It will now be a full count at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Lea Valente catches it for the out. This one is bunted for the out. So it looks like they called back that out for some reason. I'm not particularly sure, but that will now from that bunt will force a runner on second and third base. So now Pequannock with a lot of pressure right now. As this one is hit, and now 2 runners will get back to home plate for Morris Catholic and will now lead this game 6-4. One out still. Strike one on batter Ava Capiza. Oh, you ball one. I'll be strike one. Or strike two. That's what the scoreboard says. I'm not sure if I missed something on accident, but the count is 1-2. That'll be ball two to even the count. Fouled back. This one grounded and will be an out at first base. 2 outs. Runner at second base. And now batting. Movie number 28, who doesn't look like they're listed on the roster. That'll be strike one. That one's high. Ball one. That one's fouled. This one is hit. And to first base with Lauren Arnold. It'll be an out. And that'll be the third out here. And we'll now enter the bottom of the seventh. And Pequannock is now trailing. Down by 2, 6-4, as Morris Catholic was able to get 2 runs in the top of the seventh. Morris Catholic just needs 3 more outs in order for themselves to secure their 17th win of the season. But if Pequannock is able to tie this game up, we will continue here, going into extra innings. Here we are, entering the bottom of the seventh. Number 15, Kira Killian up at bat. And the first pitch was a strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. First out. Now up at bat, number 18, Savannah Liccardo. This one is foul. That one's low for ball 1. This one's grounded. And there will be an out at first. And that'll be 2 outs. Morris Catholic just needs 1 more to finish off this game here. Sophia Picardo up to bat. The first pitch will be ball 1. That'll be strike 1. Ball 2. That one's a little low. It will be ball 3. This one's hit. And it will be safe at first for Sophia Picardo. now up at bat. Number 20, Mackenzie Minervini. Fouled. Here's the pitch. That one's low for ball one. That one will also be low for ball two. That'll be ball three. Strike two. Full count in motion now. This one's hit. And it will be safe. And Pequannock will continue moving here. And now a runner is on second and third. Mackenzie Minervini gets a double. And she will land on second. Sophia Picardo able to get to third. And we'll have a timeout here from Morris Catholic. Timeout come to an end as we'll be back in this game. And they're going to walk Ava Schickman to first base, and now the bases will be loaded. And now, up at bat, number 14, Katie Inglis. Fouled. Bases are loaded. Schickman at first, Minervini at second, and Picardo at third. Ball one. That one's low for ball two. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike three and out number three. And Pequannock, unfortunately not able to capitalize, and Morris Catholic escapes. Pequannock potentially coming back here. And that'll be Pequannock's final game of the regular season as they get ready to play on the road for the state playoffs. So Pequannock, unfortunately, after a hard-fought game, will lose by 2 runs with a final score of 6-4. They will finish off the regular season, dropping down to an overall record of 7 wins and 18 losses. Morris Catholic still has a couple games left in the regular season and will advance to an overall record of 17-6. So that'll do it here on TJK Network. We do have a busy week as the state playoffs do begin, as the final stretch of games is played in the regular season. Tomorrow, boys lacrosse, I believe, will play their final regular game of the season before the state playoffs begins, and I believe they will be playing on Friday at home, so that will be on TJK Network, and I believe it's suspected to be Newton. And for baseball, as they're finishing up today's last game of the regular season, they will be playing on Thursday here at home as they are the number 3 seed facing against North Warren. And of course, I don't know the date for softball as they'll be playing on the road at Jefferson. And for girls lacrosse, they are playing right now. That game was supposed to be on TJK Network too, but Indian Hills does not seem to have a video feed provided, so we're going to have to delete that live stream, unfortunately. We apologize for that, as we don't have that in our control on certain schools that don't put out live streams. But anyways, that'll do it here on TJK Network. Final softball broadcast probably on TJK Network. We hope you guys enjoyed it here. My name is Tyler Kazazak. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Peace out.